Hello, hello, Chalkin History friends. It's Shelly. It's Friday. We made it to the weekend. Say hi as you hop on. You'll see a red live box at the top left corner of your screen. Otherwise, you're catching the replay. Say hey. Make sure we're live here. Go. Hey there, sunshine. Say hello. Come and join me. We are going to play with the Hey There, Sunshine transfer today on a one of our older surfaces. This was our beaded 6x18 frame. It had the you can get the inserts. It had the double-sided reusable chalkboard inserts. All right, which is 6x18. So if you could find other inserts like that, that you can continuously interchange with the frame itself. All right, let's see who's with us today. Say hello. Hey there, sunshine. All right. All right, guys, let's get started. So what you'll also see is I have these 4 little slim cuts is what we call them. And you can get those as an additional purchase on the website. They're called Hey There Sunshine Slim Cuts. So you can get those. So we will use those today as well. And I have some magnets because I want to be able to switch this out. All right, so first things first, we could put these aside and paint those in a little bit. Let's get our transfer ready. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut this cut line, and then we're going to cut our slim cut designs too. I'm just going to cut right up that line. All right. I'm also going to write on the back. This is hello, oops, sunshine, which is part of, it's actually called, yeah, Hey There Sunshine. Just in case they ever get separated, then I know what group it belongs to. This is Hey There Sunshine. This is great for our lumbar pillows, because they are the longer, shorter ones. Here's a beach ball. I'm gonna say, hey there, sunshine. We have a heart. Like I said, just in case, and this is a little drink. Hey there. just if there's a reason this gets separated, then I know what collection this is all a part of. And then what I'll do is I'll keep those 3 little elements together. But we'll definitely cut this out. I think these would be cute on our 3-inch little chubby blocks too. All right, put that aside till we're ready for that. And then we'll put this aside for another time. And put that to the side. All right, let's get our fuzzing cloth. And we're gonna fuzz it because you shouldn't, I guess unless you decide you're not going to use that insert ever again, I suppose you could wax it if you wanted to, but then I don't think that comes off very well if you're trying to remove your design. Okay, so let's get this fuzzed. What we're doing is we're trying to get rid of a little bit of that tackiness so it's easier to pull up. I remember when we first started, they were so sticky and you would really struggle pulling them off our chalkboards. And then your transfer would curl. But now they've kind of lightened up the adhesive. I think they've changed it quite a bit. But you still want to give it a little bit of less tackiness. Okay. All right, let's get this centered on our board. Okay. There's no channels that we have to worry about for this. So you just want to make sure it's straight. See. I think that should be good. I have it overlapping a little bit up there, but I think we should be okay. All right. Make sure that's nice and flat against your chalkboard or whatever surface you're doing it on. And I think what I'm going to do is we're going to try to make it a little coastal. So I am going to mix up, let's see here. I'm trying to think what I did yesterday. I did caramel or camel. I'm going to do some camel and storm, I think. So let me just kind of knead this. We used this yesterday, so let's push that down. And grab some scissors here. It's gonna kind of look like my floor, I think. Or no, I think we did dune and storm. Maybe we did dune and storm. Let me see if I have dune here. May have to get some dune. Is this dune? Nope, that's not dune. Just going through my open little packets here. I know we want storm, so let's bring some of that out. Just gonna mix that up. Let's push that down. Just do a little snip. And we'll do it in our tray here. Let's grab, let's see here. We'll grab a dune. All right, same thing. Kind of mix it up in your fingers. And then I push it away from the bottom, not the color strip, because I want to be able to know what's in my little packets. I'm going to put this right next to it, just like we did yesterday with our fish. All right. Then I'm going to grab a small squeegee here. And I think I'm going to just kind of do this, kind of go back and forth. Okay. And then we're going to go straight down. I'm going to do everything because well, let's see. I wonder, we might skip the sun only because if we're going to replace the pieces, we don't want that sun to show through. Okay, so we're going to come here, go straight down. Again, straight down. Like I said, I'm keeping it kind of coastal, keeping it neutral, making it fit my space. All right. Okay, let's pick up some more. Let's do our S. There we go. And then we're going to do hello. So let's grab some more. And let's see. We'll start up top first. Go straight down. Okay. If you want to bring a little more of that dune in, I could grab that and we can go down the middle a little bit. All right. Okay, perfect. I don't know how I get it all over myself. And then we're going to peel our transfer. What I might do too is I'm going to just put a little for the center, just so I know where the roundabout center is. All right. I love it. All right, let's get this dry. We're just going to sprinkle this out real quick. And then what we could do is we could use color for our little icons that will go up in there. What we're going to do too is also we're going to take, I have these magnets with a little adhesive backing. So we'll peel that off. And then I'm going to put it right over that center. Stick it down. Okay, so then what we can do is we'll put magnets on the back and we'll be able to change those out. All right, so this piece is done. You can put that to the side. Just lean it there. Okay, let's bring over our little pieces. Let's get these. How do I want to color these? I was going to color them white. Wonder if we should do, let's do this. Might as well use it. Also make sure when you're doing this, make sure you're doing it on the right side. This probably goes like that, I would think. This one's kind of, maybe it is this way. Or is it this way? I think it's that way. This kind of has a skinnier part, so I think that's how that goes. And then the sun, also you can tell there's some burn marks like on the back side, so that is also a good thing. That'll give it away. All right, let's give these a little squirt. This is a different color for these wood cutouts here. I'm just going to scoop up that leftover paste and we're going to just paste all over. Actually, I might get, use that purple. Give me 1 second, that way I won't get dirty. I was trying to find one of my mats. We could do it on the one for our t-shirts. Let me grab this, stick it on there. It's sticky enough. Not really sticky. I probably need to give this a good wash. There we go. This way I don't have to touch it too much. It's not really sticking, is it? This is kind of a mixture between the storm and the dune. Let's see if we can pick up some more dune. Instead of it being white, we'll make it kind of blend in here. And let me give this one a little squirt so I can move some of that paste around. Okay, let's get these dry. We'll give them a little quick wax. And then we'll be able to chalk on them. And then we'll put the magnets on them and it will be interchangeable. let's take these off. This one I was going to say had a little drip of that on the side. Okay, let's take this away. All right, let's bring this transfer over. Take that off. And let's get these, oh no, we have to wax first. What am I doing? Okay. All right. Just gonna crumple up a paper towel here. Put in my wax. And then just kind of spread it over. Okay. Here's the beach ball. Hi Mary, how are you today? And then the sun. All right, now I'm going to buff it a little more. So I'm going to turn this inside out. Really rub it. There's that one. You can see they get, see how they get shiny? That's a good that just kind of shows you that it's nice and buffed. It's a good finish. Also, you can feel it. If it feels kind of nubby, then you gotta keep going. It should get nice and smooth for you. All right. So now that that is waxed and buffed, we do not have to do anything with our transfer. We can put the transfer right there, right on there. Okay. Let's get the drink on there. Make sure you're flattening that out. Figure out how this drink or this beach ball goes. There we go, I think that's good. All right, now we're gonna use some tropical colors. Let's do, oh gosh, let's do, I have sunny side. I think I'm gonna do that for the sun. I have some eggshell blue, eucalyptus, teal, ocean mist. What else do we have here? Let's do, I think we're gonna do just kind of like a hot mess thing. Or let's just do, I think we're just gonna do a plain teal little beach ball here. So we're gonna just spread that. All right, get that excess off. Okay, you can wipe that off. And then we can wipe it on our little wipey there. For the heart, let's do, trying to see if we have like a coastally orange color. We could do orange peel. I think I'm gonna do eggshell blue for my heart. Oop. Came out the other way. I thought it was gonna come out a different spot. There we go. Let's spread that. How pretty. I love this, and I love the sea salt, I think it's called, we have. Such pretty colors. Okay, kind of just take that off. And for the drink, I think I'm going to use eucalyptus. Just a little bit. You do not need much. Straw. Get that excess off, and then we'll peel them all off. Here's our drink. Our heart, how cute. And our beach ball. Ooh, it took off a little bit there. We can fix that. That there. Fun pieces. All right, and then let's bring this over for our sun. We're just going to have to figure out how that one was. I think this way. You just have to keep turning it too. If it doesn't fit right, then keep turning it until you get a good fit. Oops. I feel like that's a good, just got to get it to stay in place here. I think that works. Okay. And then of course we'll use some sunny side. Let's just snip a little bit off here. I'm going to do it right on it. There we go. Let's get this clean. You could use bumblebee, you could give it a nice sunset feel if you want, or a sunrise. All right, let's peel that off. All right, let's fix that one. You could see it kind of stuck in there, so let's get that off. Looks like some of the gray paste must have come off. I'm just going to fix that little portion. Okay. sure it's dry though. We don't want to put a wet transfer on. Let's do it from this side. All right, bring that back over. Match that up. And then, like I said, we're just going to do that inside portion here. Let's get that cleaned up. Now we need to get to that teal again. So I'm just going to put a tiny bit on my squeegee here. And just do that section. And let's see how we did. Yay. Ooh, it's brighter. See if it tones down once we wash it or dry it. There we go. It blends in now. Then I'm going to add a little yellow to that. That was from when we did the gray to mark the center. So I'm just going to dab it with my finger here. Make that more yellow. All right. And now we will put all the magnets on and put it all together. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the sign up. Okay, we have our magnet there. I am going to put this on top. And you want to make sure, hey Susan, how are ya? I want to make sure that the magnets aren't facing the wrong way because that won't work then. So then I'm going to peel it. And then we will line it up. Oh, there we go. How cute is that? Okay, there's one. Oh, we did the wrong side. Oh, we did the wrong side on that one. There we go, that one works. Take that off. Let's do the drink. There's our drink. Okay, let's see if this one's right. Nope, that one's wrong too. Thank you. See if I can get all the adhesive off. I don't know if I'll be able to or not. I think I could. I think I'm able to get that off here. Stretches. Oh, let's try to get it back on. I may have to get some more adhesive for these two. Cheers to you. I don't know what is going on, but there is a ton of teal paint all over, or chalk paste. All right, this one I need to get, and this one. Okay, so we will have to get tape for these two. But that is how those will go on as soon as I get more of that. And that is it, you guys. They are very strong. I think Amazon, I got them on. Yeah. How cute, right? All right, that is it. You know what? Let's put it in our frame. Let's see what it looks like. Turn that over. There's no right or wrong. And I like this frame because we don't have to put it in a slot. Lock it in. And there you have it. I think I'm going to spruce up the side, so I did want to do that. So I'm going to take this. We probably need more Dune and Storm. Let me get more Dune and Storm. Put that in the middle. I know, I wish we had it back. And the inserts. All right, so we put that in there. I'm going to spray this a bit. Okay, and then I'm going to kind of brush that off. I'm just going to brush, I know, right? I'm just going to go across lightly across the little beads. It kind of gives us both colors here. A little bit around the edges here. Just kind of farmhouse it up a little bit, right? Okay. I like that. That makes all the difference. It was good. I barely felt like I was home, but it was quick, in and out. Saturday was a long day, driving, flying Friday, driving early Saturday, coming back Saturday, early flight Sunday. It was busy, but it was nice, very nice. Got to see all the kids, so that was good too. And the weather was perfect. That is easy, easy peasy. I'm just kind of going along those edges. All right, guys, that is it for my Hello Sunshine. I hope you got some inspiration and ideas from this today, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye for